Skibidi Toilet Season 25 just dropped after an entire month, dude. The season took super long to make, but I'm gonna cover all of the changes and secrets that they hid inside of this video. There were so many lore drops, you're gonna want to watch to the end. The video begins in an emergency facility. By turning on the subtitles, you can tell that somebody calls our POV Kathy. From earlier episodes, we know that Kathy is camerawoman. So this happened sometime before they were all turned into cameramen. So we know this is some kind of flashback. Dave, the person with Kathy, is implied to be Plungerman, as they both act in a similar way, and as he walks down the hallway it fades into Plungerman's dead body. We're clearly rewatching a memory from before all the cameraman stuff happened. But what happened here? We hear noises down the hallway, and I believe that some kind of accident must have happened there that's linked to the accident that happened in the previous episode. We still have no idea what this could be, but when the flashback ends, we see that we're in the camera base. So something must have happened in the camera base, all the way back before the war happened. The next scene shows Plungerman trying to get repaired, but obviously Secret Agent's the one who killed him, so that doesn't really work and ends up breaking some of their components. Now I have a theory by the end of this video that explains exactly why this might be happening. We also get to see the Speaker Man right after the events of 74, where he gets teleported back to his base. Next it cuts to episode 75. This is completely different. The reason he took so long to make this episode is because he was remaking episode 75. He clearly wasn't happy with it. And while most of the events stay the same, you can tell that the quality is cranked up to the maximum. I'm talking RTX, OLED, ray tracing. The quality's good. We also see our cameraman look at the chair. It was in the episode before, but he turned around too quickly to actually see it. In this episode, we actually get to take a look at it. Obviously it's cut short though, since Juggernaut's right behind us, bro. No time to rest. The next scene that we see is at the cameraman's base. We find out that they've been storing humans this entire time, somewhere in their facility. The first girl that we see holds up a picture and talks about her sister. You can clearly tell that her sister, as she showed from the picture, is actually the Skibidi mutant girl that saved our POV in 75. By watching the cameraman and the humans interact, you can kind of tell that the cameramen are stupid. It's almost like they forgot every single part about being human, which would make sense since, to be honest, kinda just thrown into war. A TV man teleports into the building and tries to get someone from the Alpha Hills lab so they can learn about what's happening. The detective cameraman comes in, tries to swipe him, and TV man pins him to the wall. Now at the time of recording this, the captions still haven't been updated for the actual episode, so I had to manually reverse this, and I heard the TV man say,
"Know your place. Have you analyzed every arrived survivor? Then tell me, what the hell is this?"
We can see that they snuck a toilet inside of there so that they can negotiate an alliance.
We must seize the opportunity to form a new union.
The next secret scene is us on the POV of Lucky Cameraman. You see the infamous scene where Lemmy gets flung into space? Decided to add that into the real show. I don't know, cool reference. Lucky Cameraman basically gets interrogated, and they scan his brain for any hints on where he got that master device. Cool, don't care. Now for the final scene of the most amount of lore. After all the events of 77 full episode, we see the aftermath of Juggernaut and G-Man's battle. Instead of bashing each other, which everybody thought they'd do, G-Man starts negotiating like a chill guy. G-Man basically tells us that when he used to fight as the Astros, Astro Juggernaut was his brother in battle, and that now he wants Juggernaut on his side, so they can defeat the Astros together. However, Juggernaut tells G-Man that the Alliance killed one of his children. That's what happened in episode 75. The Alliance killed one of the Juggernaut's children, and he basically says he ain't gonna let that slide. Then G-Man drops a lore bomb on us, speaking about how he has a secret weapon that's coming, and if the Juggernaut's still on the Astro's side, he will die. Now we have no idea what this weapon is, but one thing to note is that G-Man has a hologram ability, and also an invisibility ability. The Astros tell the Juggernaut that if he messes up one more time, it's over. They're going to kill him off. And he flies up back to the mothership to get upgrades. However, even more lore. As the cameraman is running away from all the Astros, he gets hit and almost gets knocked out. That's when something weird happens. The car that we see in the distance turns around, starts walking towards us, and starts shape-shifting. What? So that was the chair the entire time. Then it reveals its true form, which is a human, similar to the Secret Agent. And here's where things get even more confusing. She pulls out a floppy disk from her hands, inserts it into our camera, and then we basically get teleported with the message, "Welcome to the family." Now a lot of people must be confused on what the hell just happened, but this opens a lot of possibilities for theories. And here's one that I believe will shock you. When she inserts the floppy disk into the cameraman, we see that the area around us isn't Earth, but rather some grassy land. Now we've been watching the show for long enough, so we already know that no place on Earth is safe anymore. where on Earth would be that much grass? Unless the floppy disk transported the cameraman's memories into a virtual world, sort of like a cameraman heaven. We saw that the secret agent's desk is sort of like in a realm between realms. Obviously not located on Earth, so where the hell could he be? When the TV man was teleporting, we saw a computer man, and that's where you can start to link it. And if we only saw the computer man while the TV man was teleporting, that means the computer men are in some kind of realm between realms. The place that you go to while teleporting. Obviously, I don't believe this is some kind of other dimension or anything like that, but I think it's some kind of virtual world. Because think about it, that grass literally looks like the Windows lock screen, dude. A virtual world would be the perfect place to hide from all of the enemies. But why would they want to hide? We saw that the scientists had communications with the secret agent, and G-Man has used secret agent abilities before. Just like the hologram, just like the invisibility. We saw the invisibility with the Plunger Man as well, and the orb with the green lightning from the fight with the Titans and G-Man. I think the secret agent is pairing his own computer armada, and that's the weapon that G-Man knows about. It's located within a realm between realms, a place that nobody can find because it doesn't exist. It's on a computer, and if the computer man theory is true, that means they're all hiding there. We saw that they tried to revive Plunger Man but failed to do so, and when they tried to, you saw the green electricity signifying that they couldn't revive him because of the secret agent. When Plunger Man had the final conversation with the secret agent, he said that certain things have to remain secret, and that Plunger Man was the only living piece of evidence that the virtual world existed, since he was able to see almost everything that the secret agent could do. Invisibility, the master key, the transmit errors. Secret agent didn't want to risk him leaking any of that information, so he's basically put his body on hold. Plunger Man is not dead. Here's where things get crazy. In the Skibidi toilet trailer for Fortnite, when the Plunger Man skin released, Secret Agent briefly mentioned that Plunger Man would be back with his comrades soon enough, meaning that he already announced that Plunger Man would come back. He just has him dead for now, because he doesn't want the Astros knowing anything about what he's planning. Everything connects, and it's so smart when you think about it. Now the only question that I'm having is, what is he preparing? He could be preparing an entirely digital world to ditch Earth, a new world away from all the chaos. He could be preparing an armada. Simply, I believe that's up to the viewer. What do you guys think would happen? And do you agree with my theory? Episodes are coming out really slowly, but I'm super excited for whatever's about to happen next. Make sure to drop a comment below. I love reading all of your theories, and I'll see you guys next episode.